Kind of turned into comedy hour the first half of the venue tonight. All right, you guys ready for your next performer? Yeah! Let's make some noise for Adrian Whitcomb.
Catch my breath here. Well, I'm going to read something I wrote. Actually, I was up at 4 a.m. yesterday. I've been waking up early and writing things lately. So I wrote these, and I call this a change direction. And there's been a lot of changes lately. So maybe we can change some other things. May we all dream of what can be and live those lives that we may see those dreams take form, begin to grow, become a part of what we know. For in the end, we do decide to make it true or lay aside and give the choice to some out there who seek their own and refuse to share. It does not have to be that way, for we're empowered on this day. Joined with others, we can win a changed direction to begin. For government of, by, and for is not a phrase we should ignore. We can preserve those freedoms won and say that we have just begun to take a stand, to make a choice that those who lead must hear our voice, for we will lead another way, make our dreams come true today. So I've been involved with, well, I'm not a politician, but I keep running into them. I met with the Lieutenant Governor yesterday. A group of citizens met with him. And you know, he's running for governor this year. And you know what? He actually used the word LIE in speaking about a certain leader of our country recently. Most people say something else, but this next one is about some past presidents. Now, do you know who TR was? Who?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Great, Teddy Roosevelt. And actually, I think he preferred being called TR better than being called Teddy. And then Ike. Everybody knows Ike? Eisenhower, great. And of course, Lincoln. Everybody knows Lincoln. So these are three Republican presidents. And compared to what we see today, there's no comparison. So, and TR is one of his sayings was speak softly and carry a big stick. So you don't have to go around saying how great you are. Just be the man you should be.
Right. Okay.
Speak softly was TR's advice. A simple statement would suffice and not some careless, angry phrase that we have read in recent days. And I preferred a center path. Why build a fortress filled with wrath with half the country left outside? How can our freedom then survive? And after all those battles fought, malice toward none was what Lincoln sought. For healing wounds where we should be, there's much to learn from history. So what may win a long campaign and what works well where tyrants reign is not the method we should choose. For those who know it is not news, it's not PC to be polite. Instead of rage, let's all enlight and seek to find the good in all instead of building one more wall. TR and Ike and Lincoln too at higher goals they did pursue and had no time for needless wrath. Let's all now choose the higher path. And that's what I would suggest, and I would encourage you to be informed because we do have elections this November. The state, the governor, lieutenant governor, and the attorney general, as well as the legislature. And these are important too, not just on the national level, but the local and the state. Those are also important. That's where most of the people that end up at the top come from.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have a change on all levels soon. Thank you.
Keep it going for Adrian, everybody. So